to stop me. I can't tell you where I am, in case spies read my letter. I never thought it would be like this. When we started to dig the trenches, it was a laugh. But then the rain came, torrents of it. The trenches like muddy ponds. Yellow soupy water soaks us as we trudge through the muddy channels. Oh, Mary, I can't bear it.
Go on, Ma. What happens next?
Can't stand it, Ma. Can't feel my feet. Trench foot, they call it. Just got to get on with it, Sergeant says. I love you, Ma. Never forget that. And don't forget, I'll be home by Christmas. Your loving son, David. Oh, I miss him so much.
Me too, Ma.
Attention! Welcome to Remembrance Assembly. Christ equals and blood with him.
Our topic this term has been World War One.
In David's letter, he mentioned he had trench foot. None of us knew what that was, so then we researched it.
Trench foot is a disease that affects your feet.
You get tingling and itchy feeling in your feet. It was extremely painful, and the soles of your feet often swelled, making it cold and blotchy.
When you're in the bathroom too long, your feet get all wrinkly. That's how trench foot began.
Imagine how wrinkly your feet would be if you were standing in cold, wet and muddy trenches. That's how trench foot begins.
Trenches are long, narrow ditches dug into the ground. These trenches were home to the soldiers fighting for our country.
The soldiers were not the only thing in the trenches. There were also rats, insects, including huge lice.
Trench foot got more serious very quickly, often ending in soldiers dying or having their feet amputated. Life in the trenches was tough.
As part of our Hook Day, we experienced what life had been in the trenches by creating our own in the courtyard.
We imagined what a soldier's life would be like in the trenches and rewrote letters home.
Dear Ma, I'm sorry I left like that, but they need me. I was riding in the train to get to the wall. It took days and nights. On the train, it was cold. I was freezing. Also, I felt scared, but you know, I got to do it. When I finally arrived, me and the soldiers built a trench. The trench is all muddy now. We had to sleep in there, but at least we had somewhere to sleep. In the trenches, me and my friends got trench foot. The soldiers would massage each other's feet. Thank you for the tin food and biscuits and other little things. I shared them with the other soldiers. Also, I had cards to play. It was a bit of a laugh, really. In the war, there was lots of soldiers. They all had different stories to tell. I can't wait to see you again. All the lads here will be back by Christmas. Your loving son, Jack.
Dear Ma, thank you for the parcel of food. Chocolate is my favorite food. The taste makes me smile and reminds me of home. I gave some to my friends and my sergeant, and they loved it. And I hope you're well. I miss you lots. We've been digging trenches for days, and everyone is tired, and the mud is waterlogged. And when we were digging, we were singing songs like Pack Up Your Troubles and A Long Way to Tipperary. In the future, would love to hug you and visit you. Your loving son, Jacob.
Dearest Mum, thank you for the parcel of food. Apple crumble is my favourite. The flavour of it brought joy to my face. I gave some to the lads and the sergeant. They loved it as much as I do. I wish I was at home eating it with you. Me and the lads have been singing songs. They taught me a song called Along with the Tipperary. You should have seen it, Ma. Me and the lads digging the trenches and singing at the top of our lungs. Pa would have loved it. Anyways, we have been smoking and playing cards. It's a laugh, really. I thought I should probably tell you. I have trench foot. It's really itchy and sore. But don't worry, the nurses are treating it and it's getting better. The trenches are quite miserable. We are really low on food, so the rats keep stealing it. Another problem is frostbite. My best friend's got frostbite and his fingers turned black and fell off. I'll see you soon. All the lads here will be home by Christmas. Your loving son, John.
Dear Ma, I hope you're well. Sorry I haven't sent a letter in a long time. I've been busy lately. Thank you for the brownies and caramel. You know they're my favourites. I shared them with the lads. Trenches are not all bad because you get new friends. And do you remember Marcus from across the street with curly hair? Because he's here. We've also got some songs to sing. My favourite songs are It's a Long Way to Tipperary and Pack Up Your Troubles. Dear, I got shot in the front line. The lads sent me to hospital and I'm fine and patched up now. I love the lads. The lads say we'll be home by Christmas. I'm hopeful, Ma. Your loving son, Lucas.
Dear Ma, hope you're well. Thank you for the raspberry crumble. It made me forget about the war. It made me smile. I have trench foot. It makes my foot not feel like anything. It has a tingly feeling in your foot too. And it's really painful. The good thing about the war, you make loads of new friends and have sing-alongs all the time. Your loving son, Jensen.
We have also made personal links to World War I.
Private James Evelyn Sandler was my great-great-granddad. In World War I, he was a medic. These are his binoculars. He used them to search for injured soldiers and went to no man's land to rescue them. Family legend says that he was gassed at Somme and returned to Yorkshire and fell in love with a nurse called Elsie. After the war, they married. This is my family tree. This is me and my sister, my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, and my great-great-grandparents, James and Elsie. It's nice when people remember what my great-great-granddad did.
It's Remembrance Day. But what is Remembrance Day?
Remembrance Day is on the 11th day of the 11th month of the 11th hour, because that's when World War I ended.
The 11th of November was commemorated as Armistice Day in the United States of America, Great Britain and France.
At 11 a.m. on this day, we have a minute's silence to think about all those people who have sacrificed everything to fight for our country.
We wear poppies as a sign of remembrance. The poppies grew in Flanders fields because of the fertilizer found in the guns. The red petals are a symbol of the soldier's blood, and the black centre is to remember the soldiers who died.
We will now take part in a minute's silence to remember those who have fallen.
In Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly scares heard amid the guns below. short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and we're loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, the poppies grow in Flanders fields.
When we talked about the poem Flanders Field, we thought about how we hold the torch high today.
In Year 5, we have been learning about playground peacemakers. But what is a playground peacemaker?
Playground peacemakers are people who solve conflict.
Playground peacemakers is great at solving arguments.
We will keep what you say to us as a secret and we will not share it.
We won't judge you for what you have done. We will not choose sides. Everyone gets a turn.
We have designed posters to be displayed around the school.
The playground peacemakers will be in the outside classroom. Everyone gets a turn to talk.
We hope we can help to make our playground peaceful. We are the playground peacemakers.
We have discussed and researched one thing rings true. Peace begins with me.
Peace begins with me.
Peace begins with me.
Peace begins with me.
And peace begins with you.
Hands together, eyes closed.
Thank you for our soldiers' sacrifice. Thank you for our peaceful land. Help us always be peacemakers. Amen.
Despite the horror, one way the soldiers kept up morale was to sing, and this is how we end our assembly.
It's a long